Well, Don, this is probably an aspiration of many personnel people today to be president of their corporation. In the olden days, personnel people were really not tuned into the whole corporate structure, but in the modern day, we have to be tuned into the whole corporate structure, and we're involved in the total picture. And particularly a man like Ernie Boyce, he has made sure that we inject ourselves into the total picture. And by doing this, we know more what's going on, and we are better preparing ourselves to be corporate presidents. I think we stand a much better chance than we did in the past.
When I was in grammar school, I used to work as a bag and a stock boy for about 35 cents an hour. I know things have improved since then, but are the low beginning wages one of the big obstacles you face in recruiting people for the food industry?
No, not today, Don. Things have changed immeasurably. We're now operating at a minimum wage of $1.60 an hour, and under many union contracts throughout the country, particularly here in the Atlanta area, we have very, very fine livable wages. So that this is no longer a problem with us anymore, wages. We find that we can draw people with the wages that we have at the present time. So we're no longer really worried too much about wages.
How much can a good supermarket manager make, and how long would it take him to attain that position?
Well, Don, a supermarket manager today can become a manager of a large retail food store in anywhere from possibly 2 to 5 years. On the new modern training techniques that we have established and genuine interest in the person as an individual and giving him a well-rounded fundamental knowledge of the business, he should be successful in running a large supermarket within 2 to 5 years. And salary-wise, this is very important to these young fellows coming in. We're looking at the present time, depending upon the complexity of the store, the largeness and the amount of people that he has to supervise, you look anywhere from a range of $8,000 a year to possibly $15,000, $16,000 a year. And this is irrespective of a company bonus plan.
You told me that the wages were not your big problem. What is your biggest problem in recruiting personnel for the food industry?
Particularly here in the Atlanta area with our tight labor market is finding people, but all personnel administrators will say the same thing, Don. I think that perhaps one of the tough drawing cards is that maybe we aren't as glamorous as maybe the aerospace industries would be, or some of the large manufacturing companies. We depend a great deal upon part-time help to assist us and get the job done, and we can find part-time help primarily when school's out, summertime, and we can put them to work.